Hi everyone. I am Himanshu Tiwari, and I am here to teach you about and let you know about astrology, especially Vedic astrology. I will also look at other things, other aspects like numerology, later parts. But definitely, hopefully, with 10 years of my experience in Vedic astrology, so I will start with some very cool and never seen and never brought to the notice of general public. So I want to let you know about all those steps that are important for learning and letting yourself know about your destiny and Vedic astrology. I have listened somewhere, and I also know this is true, that this is very lucky for one person to get know about what the future has to bring for himself. So that's really a good thing. You should know about your present, future, and past, everything. Everyone knows about his past and present, but with this tool, that is specifically Vedic astrology, you will be able to know about your future also. So here, let me tell you basic things in Vedic astrology. Basically, there are nine planets. Number one most important thing is nine planets, and the other second most important thing is there are 12 houses. Similarly, there are 12 zodiac or rasis, 12 rasis also. So 12 bhava, 12 house, 12 rasis, and 9 planets. These all play in the Vedic astrology. So you have to make note that in total we have 12 rasis and 9 planets. So in 12 rasis, I will begin today with 12 rasis, basically 12 ascendants. People have people have different ascendant, like 1 for Aries, 2 for Taurus, 3 for Gemini, 4 for Cancer, 5 for Leo, 6 for Virgo, 7 for Libra, 8 for Scorpio, 9 for Sagittarius, 10 for Capricorn, 11 for Aquarius, and 12 for Pisces. So I will come to each ascendant one by one, and if you do want to know about your ascendant and don't know what is your real ascendant is, you can mail me on the information given in the channel, and I can let you know about your ascendant and other things that I can let you know. So both the services, both types of services, free services what I can give you, and paid services what I can give you. So these are the things you should know before going on. Most of the people also already know about their zodiac signs and their 12 signs. So I know things start with Aries being the number one sign, then number two, all are equal, but the numbering system is starting with Aries, number one. But today I would like to start with the Libra moon sign, Libra ascendant sign. Libra ascendant, I will start with Libra. Libra is 7 number, 7 signs. Okay, so let me tell you, in the case of Libra ascendant people who born with Libra ascendant, means their rising sign is Libra. So here one thing is to note that Libra born people have Venus as their lord. The first house lord of their horoscope is Venus. So their ascendant becomes Venus. So 7, Libra is their ascendant. So there are many things, there are endless things to tell about them, but I will start one by one. I would like to cover another Rasi today, but first start with Libra. Libra born people with Libra ascendant. I am not talking about Libra moon sign right now. I am talking about Libra ascendant. Ascendant are different, moon signs are different. Some of them have both moon sign and ascendant as same, but my email is himanshu.inperson@gmail.com. You can email me for any clarification. you need to provide me your birth date, time of birth, and most probably place of birth. All are important, but if you don't have all of them, so whatever you have, you can send it to me. Like your date of birth is most important, then place and time. So Libra born people have 7 as the rising sign. Similarly, these people have fifth lord, fifth house lord is Saturn. Aquarius is there. Aquarius is their fifth house lord, and Mercury is their ninth lord. So I am only talking first 5 and 9 right now. I will go to other houses also, but let me keep on telling you the first 5 and 9 houses basically, because these are the major houses that brings good times to one's life. So Libra born people have very good Venus and very good support from Saturn and as well as Mercury. So people who are born with Libra ascendant, definitely their Saturn is best for them, because Saturn is not only their fifth lord, it's also their fourth lord. So there in the 12 houses, I have told you already, there are 12 houses in a horoscope apart from 9 planets. So in these 12 houses, I say that there are good houses and bad houses, both types of houses are there. But since in case of Libra, you have fifth lord Saturn is also the lord of fourth house. So it becomes lords of two good houses, the fifth and fourth. So Saturn here is the lord of two good houses. So Saturn is more stronger for Libra people than Mercury and Venus, because Venus is the lord of only the first house. Similarly, Mercury is only the lord of ninth house. Mercury also lords the 12th house, that is not a good house, but it is written by our sages that if a planet rules a good house and with that it also rules a bad house, then it gives the result of good house. Especially in the case of second and 12th house. The second and 12th house, the 12th house is not considered good. If a planet rules 12th as well as a good house, then the 12th house will get neglected. Similarly, the second house gets neglected if a planet is ruling a good house also, along with those second and 12th house. So Mercury is good. So in sequence, we can say Saturn being the best for Libra people, then Mercury, then Venus. So as you know, Saturn rules the fifth and fourth house. Fifth house is for the kids and fun and love and romance in the life of a person. Fourth is similarly for mother and homeland. So these peoples may have good kids, good fun, good luxuries in their life, as the Saturn being the lord of fifth house and fourth house. Similarly, they have good happiness and good motherhood and good homeland in their life. But there is a problem that I want to let you know for all those Libra folks, those born with Libra ascendant, that I want to tell them that being a Yog Karaka, a Saturn ruling both the good houses, fifth and fourth, because Saturn is by nature not a very benefic planet, it is a malefic planet. In fact, the most malefic planet out of the 9 planets. So it gives, but not easily. So later, especially Saturn gives result after 30-35 more. So maturity of Saturn is 36. So after the age when native passes 35 and enters 36, so he starts giving good result. So for Libra ascendant, they have good home, good vehicles, big vehicles, lot of fun, little bit restriction in those things, both of those things, because Saturn shows restriction, shows obstructions. But since it is a Yoga Karaka, because it's ruling the 2 houses, so this is the best planet for Libra people. So they get everything. So you can see there are people in your life, everyone's life. Especially I am talking to all the people of Libra and also those who are not Libra ascendant, but they have someone with Libra ascendant around them. So for them I would like to say that they get different things, different money, different fun and vehicles and quality life, quality home, but not easily. They have to put effort for that. It may be up to what extent, that depends on the placement of Saturn. If Saturn is exalted, then effort will be low. If Saturn is exalted in a good place, that will be better. If Saturn is exalted in 11th house, that is better, because Saturn will become seventh from its home sign, and it will start aspecting its own house, the 5th house. Similarly, Venus will be prove beneficial for them. Now let's switch to another lagna, ascendant. Now if we move from Libra, we go to Scorpio. Scorpio, I am just going to tell you just example. I am not completing today Scorpio now. So I am focusing on Libra today, but let me tell you an example. Scorpio has 8 number as rising, that is the sign of Mars, and in the case of Scorpio, the Saturn becomes the lord of 3rd and 4th house, and Jupiter becomes the lord of 5th house in case of Scorpio. So here the same Saturn is not ruling the 2 good houses. It is ruling the 3rd house and the 4th house. Even though 4th house is a good house, but 3rd house is not a good house. It is a malefic house. So here Saturn is not very good for Scorpio people, and basically you can see that Scorpio rising sign is Mars, and Saturn is consider Mars as an enemy. In case of Libra, Venus, Saturn consider Venus as a friend. So that's the contradiction here. That's the thing to be noted. That in spite of ruling a good house, that is the 4th house, it's also ruling the 3rd house. So these people, Scorpio ascendant people, have troubles in homes. They have smaller homes mostly. It have different sign. There can be cases where if their 4th lord Saturn is exalted, or some Viparit Raj Yoga, or something like Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. Raj Yogas are occurring, or Saturn is with some exalted planet. So I am not ruling out the possibility of getting a big house. They can get at more later stages. For Libra, I said around 30-35. So Scorpio people may get around 40-50. So that's the case. So Scorpio, there is very much difficulty in vehicles and home, because Saturn is ruling their 4th house. But on the other hand, there is a very good thing for Scorpio people, because their 5th lord is Jupiter, and Jupiter a very benefic planet. So in this case, 12 number is on the 5th house for Scorpio people. So they have good kids. They get kids easily, and kids prove to be useful for them. Most of them, their focus will be on the kid, because Jupiter gives easily, and also it's ruling a good house. So for Scorpio, the same Jupiter becomes very good for fun, romance, love, and kids, and everything related to 5th house. But here 4th house is not as much promising as for Libra. So I think the Saturn gives to Libra. Similarly, Saturn takes from Scorpio. So its energy can't be created nor destroyed. It's taking from one and giving to other. That's the case with Libra and Scorpio. And at the end, today I am just ending. The video is about to close. So at the last, I want to tell you about the moon sign Virgo. Ascendant Virgo. In the case of Virgo ascendant, Saturn rules the 5th house, but also rules the 6th house. So similarly, in the case of Virgo people, Jupiter becomes the lord of 4th house, 9 number. So Virgo people have good happiness, good mother, good homeland, good house. Everything is good here for Virgo people, but they get problem in fun, romance, love, and especially children and all those things they get, but in the later part, because Saturn ruling the 5th house, and not the 2, it's also ruling the 6th house. 11 is in the 6th house. So here we can see that the play of Jupiter and Saturn we have seen in today's video. We will come soon again, and we will continue in the next video, hopefully very soon. Bye.